Voltamos então para continuar esse live stream. Alguém me fez, sei lá, um de tipo. Aqui não tem nada. Será que meu microfone tá funcionando? Eu acho que tá. Ajustar o nível do microfone. Vamos ver. Ah, testando o som. Acho que tá bom sim. Então vamos embora. Que aventura é maravilhosa.
Nothing to do with us.
Meu L1 tá bugado, velho. Não sei o que tá acontecendo, não. Jato do chão.
Most of the Grand Clerics died at the court.
Andraste didn't have a Grand Cleric to know what to do, but she managed nonetheless.
Entendi. Cê é louco. Ixi, eu não abro, meu irmão. Hum. Parece história bíblica, mano. Ei, bicho. Então bora. Vamos abrir vários lugares. Tem gente presa aqui de verdade? Acho que não. Deve estar abandonado. Economia. Isso é bom de ser um ladrão. Não tem nada, beleza. E aqui. Mais uma mutação. Caracas. Vamos de saída. Só que eu não sei onde que eu tenho que ir aqui. Não, eu deixei passar aí. Item. Tem vários cajadinhos já pra escolher. Não vai ter mais nada, eu acho. Inimigos possuem itens colecionáveis exclusivos. Deixe com a pesquisadora para descobrir mais coisas sobre os inimigos e conquistar bônus de combate contra eles. Vou com você, né?
I believe Seeker Pentagast was looking for you. Que brisa. That will help. I believe Seeker Pentagast was looking for you. If you find anything, please bring it in.
É claro. Ai, meu Deus. O Criador.
Chain him! I want him prepared for travel to the capital for trial.
Disregard that and leave us.
You walk a dangerous line, Seeker.
The breach is stable, but it is still a threat. I will not ignore it.
So I'm still a suspect, even after what we just did?
You absolutely are.
No, he is not.
Someone was behind the explosion at the Conclave. Someone most holy did not expect. Perhaps they died with the others, or have allies who yet live.
I am a suspect?
You, and many others.
But not the prisoner.
I heard the voices in the temple. The Divine called to him for help.
So his survival, that thing on his hand, all a coincidence?
Providence. The Maker sent him to us in our darkest hour.
You can't honestly believe I'm any kind of chosen one.
We are all subject to the will of the Maker, whether we wish it or not. No matter what you are or what you believe, you are exactly what we needed when we needed it.
The breach remains, and your mark is still our only hope of closing it.
This is not for you to decide.
You know what this is, Chancellor. A writ from the Divine, granting us the authority to act. As of this moment, I declare the Inquisition reborn. We will close the breach, we will find those responsible, and we will restore order, with or without your approval.
This is the Divine's directive. Rebuild the Inquisition of old. Find those who will stand against the chaos. We aren't ready. We have no leader, no numbers. And now, no Chantry support.
But we have no choice. We must act now, with you at our side.
What is the Inquisition of old, exactly?
It preceded the Chantry. People who banded together to restore order in a world gone mad.
After, They laid down their banner and formed the Templar Order, but the Templars have lost their way. We need those who can do what must be done, united under a single banner once more.
But aren't you still part of the Chantry?
Is that what you see?
The Chantry will take time to find a new divine. And then it will wait for her direction.
But we cannot wait. So many Grand Clerics died at the Conclave. No, we are on our own. Perhaps forever.
You're trying to start a holy war.
We are already at war. You are already involved. Its mark is upon you. As to whether the war is holy, that depends on what we discover.
What if I refuse?
You can go if you wish.
You should know that while some believe you chosen, many still think you guilty. The Inquisition can only protect you if you are with us.
We can also help you.
It will not be easy if you stay. But you cannot pretend this has not changed you.
If you're truly trying to restore order...
That is the plan.
Help us fix this, before it's too late.
Versão brasileira andando. Ó, a roupa é legal. Tem que capacete no lugar. Tá tudo bem. Tem as missões pra fazer, né? Vamos ver aqui. Vou fazer esse aqui primeiro. Tá bom?
you're not using them later, Segrit is willing to pay.
Acho que... O Adam.
Look who's back from the dead. Again.
I don't recall meeting you before.
I'd be surprised if you did. You weren't particularly coherent. Someone had to patch you up after you staggered out of making us wear, though. So, you're welcome.
I didn't realize. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, you can pay me back by fixing the world. Name's Adan. I'm in charge of keeping our little band here stocked with potions and elixirs. Not that Seeker Pentagast seems to care whether we've got the supplies to actually do that.
How are your people holding up?
There's no shortage of work. That's for damn sure.
How do I go about having potions made?
Just take a look there and tell me what you'd like. Find a recipe for something better, I can make that too. You're back. And in one piece.
Is there anything I can do to help out?
We're fine as far as raw labor goes. You've more important things to do than tend to me. I only wish I'd been able to find Master Tajin's notes. Old bastard was working on something special. He died at the Conclave, and his notes weren't here. Been too busy dealing with the wounded to look for them.
Farewell.
Então tá bom. Eu abasteci. Beleza.
There you go.
E subi de nível. Cajado, arco. Nada de interessante pra mim não. O que eu ia fazer? Subir de nível, né? Então tá. Eu tenho a cambalhota, mas acho que eu não vou usar isso agora. Melhor aumentar meu dano mesmo. Ataque pelas costas, eu falo que eu tenho que se matar. Tá.
The chosen of Andraste, the blessed heroes sent to save us all.
I've no interest in being a hero. All I want is to find a way to seal this breach.
Pragmatic, but ultimately irrelevant. I've journeyed deep into the Fade in ancient ruins and battlefields to see the dreams of lost civilizations. I've watched as hosts of spirits clash to reenact the bloody past in ancient wars both famous and forgotten. Every great war has its heroes. I'm just curious what kind you'll be.
What do you mean, ruins and battlefields?
Any building strong enough to withstand the rigors of time has a history. Every battlefield is steeped in death. Both attract spirits. They press against the veil, weakening the barrier between our worlds. When I dream in such places, I go deep into the Fade. I can find memories no other living being has ever seen.
You fall asleep in the middle of ancient ruins. Isn't that dangerous?
I do set wards. And if you leave food out for the giant spiders, They are usually content to live and let live.
I've never heard of anyone going so far into the Fade. That's extraordinary.
Thank you. It's not a common field of study for obvious reasons. Not so flashy as throwing fire or lightning. The thrill of finding remnants of a 1,000-year-old dream? I would not trade it for anything. I will stay then. At least until the breach has been closed.
Was that in doubt?
I am an apostate surrounded by Chantry forces in the middle of a mage rebellion. Cassandra has been accommodating, but you understand my caution.
Cassandra trusts you. She won't let anyone put you into a circle against your will.
Thank you. I appreciate the thought. But now let us hope either the mages or the Templars have the power to seal the breach.
Chamar a bomba? Não, outro. Vigilante.
Are we going to have new verses in the Chant of Light now for the Herald von Rust? Telling what he did.
It's far too soon to consider anything like that.
I'll ask around again tomorrow.
Let me know if you find one.
Can I get you anything?
What can you tell me about this area?
Adan is Haven's apothecary. He's been making potions and tending to the wounded as best he can. Harrit is the Inquisition smith. Whatever he can make you, Thren the quartermaster can probably find. And for anything fancier, you can try buying from Segrit. His prices aren't too high. Yet. Oh, there's also Minave. She studies beasts and things, as I understand.
Farewell.
Goodbye.
Very
So, now that Cassandra's out of earshot, are you holding up all right? I mean, you go from being the most wanted criminal in Thedas to joining the armies of the faithful. Most people would have spread that out over more than one day.
It's not so bad. I'm taking it in stride.
Better than most of us, then. For days now, we've been staring at the breach, watching demons and maker knows what fall out of it. Bad for morale would be an understatement. I still can't believe anyone was in there and lived.
If it was that bad, why did you stay? Cassandra said you were free to go.
I like to think I'm as selfish and irresponsible as the next guy, but this... Thousands of people died on that mountain. I was almost one of them. and now there's a hole in the sky. Even I can't walk away and just leave that to sort itself out.
It's pure luck that I escaped.
Good luck or bad? You might want to consider running at the first opportunity. I've written enough tragedies to recognize where this is going. Heroes are everywhere. I've seen that. But the hole in the sky, that's beyond heroes. We're going to need a miracle.
Sigrid said the blankets weren't worth selling. He's giving them to the Inquisition for free.
How kind of him.
That, and he don't spend much coin.
Well, he's not wrong. No, my lord, I don't know where the other nobles are. I suggest you ask Ambassador Montillier. Oh, you're him. Thren, Inquisition Quartermaster. I'm doing what I can to supply this mess. If you find what I need to fill one of my requisitions, I'd appreciate you bringing it in.
What do you do here?
I make sure the Inquisition troops have food in their bellies and iron in their hands. Both are important. Lots of people expecting us to be heroes, marching all day to fight the demons. Turns out heroes need to dig latrines just like everyone else.
How does someone end up as quartermaster for the Inquisition?
I served for Eldon under Ten Loghain MacTier. Best commanding officer this world has ever seen. After they all turned on him at Denerim, though, there wasn't much use for people who held that opinion. Queen Honora offered my services to the Inquisition. It was a kindness. She knew I supported her father and got me away from the political garbage.
Your loyalty to the man you served is admirable, quartermaster.
Thank you. A lot of people seem to think they know what happened at Ostagar, but I was there. Ten Loghain never betrayed his king. If he'd brought the reinforcements, Darkspawn would have just killed everyone. He did what he had to do to save our country, and we betrayed him. I apologize. Sister Liliana told me I shouldn't talk about this. Just forget it.
If I have material for a special order, do I bring it to you?
Just take it over there. One of my boys will take the materials or jot down what you found.
What did you mean when you mentioned requisitions?
I'm making this Inquisition run with what we have, but we're not a real army. We're stretched thin on materials, so I've put up a requisition list for anything that could help our people. Here, take a look. You find some iron and a good logging site, maybe Harriet can get our troops better weapons.
Farewell.
Make her go with you. You find anything we need, let me know.
Master Harriet said we weren't to sell Inquisition blades. Harriet doesn't know.
Siege equipment. We're not laying siege to anything.
That's an excellent point, Richard.
Arco não, vou usar arco não. Vamos ver a armadurinha. Cinto de cura, o que isso faz? Cura. Tá, eu vou deixar isso pra caçamba, talvez.
go.
We'll need some of your cloth for bandages. Research in Nave has notes on alloys that may prove more effective against demons.
Oh, does she? Well, we'll take anything that gives our blades a bit more bite. You mages aren't half bad.
The mage.
Even better. Another time, then.
O que eu faço pra dar exame? Sério que eu vou ter que matar o bichinho, velho?
Die!
Que dó.
Expected you'd be by. I'm Harriet, and everyone knows who you are. How's the new gear fit?
Sturdy and warm. It's perfect.
Good. World's gone mad. Stock armor and blades are good against bandits, but we're not fighting bandits. My gear will see you through demons, apostates, whatever this world throws at you. So, you need custom work. Something special. You bring the materials to us, we'll make it happen.
How did you come to be here?
Come from a little town called Lothering. Long gone now. I was in Redcliffe when the Darkspawn hit it during the Blight. Helped rebuild. Left when Rorty decided it was time to hand the place over to the bloody mages. Ended up here. Just missed the boom. Can't decide if I'm the luckiest son of a bitch walking or the exact opposite.
You're still walking. That's always good.
True enough.
Who outfits the Inquisition soldiers?
Not me. I've got work to do. Can't be passing a sword to every blighter who signs up. If you want to help the troops, talk to Thren, the quartermaster. She'll set up requisitions.
Does the Inquisition not have supplies to make armor or weapons?
Tough convincing traders to haul up here. Impossible to get them to risk the rare stuff, so that's on you.
What can you and your team make here?
Arms and armor. We work iron to blighted dragon bone, if you've got it. Our designs are simple, but they get the job done. You want something fancy, bring your own design. We'll see what we can do.
Can you help improve my arms and armor?
Yes. You find a new piece, a pauldron or greaves, we'll take care of you. You can't just slap a new hilt on your sword in the field. Bring it here, we'll make sure it's done right and proper.
If I want something, what can you make?
Start simple. Something to keep you safe. Take a look at it on the table there and we can talk. You'll need materials. We should have what you want just outside.
Goodbye.
Right.
Tá, mandar fazer armaduras. Vê que eu tô aqui perto já. Já fala com quem aqui. É aqui mesmo, né? Cota de batedor. Caderneiras de malha de batedor. Eu não vou precisar disso na fuga aí. Ah, lembrei como é que faz isso aqui. Esse aqui. Eu não vou usar. Tudo bem. Eu tenho a pata de couro. Vou guardar isso aqui. Vou fazer o contrário. Você pra outra pessoa. Liliana, sim.
That'll do.
Fabricar armas. Adaga forte. De 12, né? Material.
Looks fine. You need something? Let me know.
Vamos lá, equipar essa daguinha. Essa aqui e essa aqui. Armadura, eu não vou usar essa aqui por enquanto. Quero deixar essa aqui pra outro personagem. Se não for pro para vender aqui isso aqui. Inovação tática. Ah tá. Não precisa não.
See reason, Lieutenant. We cannot stay here.
Why not? Yes?
I'd like your take on the Templar Order.
It's a shadow of what it was. Where once we both protected all people from the dangers of magic, we now posture and grab at power. One day, I hope the circles are again sanctuaries where mages can practice their craft.
You're not going to rejoin the Order?
When the temple went up, your forces rescued those few of us still alive. My life is a debt I intend to repay, however I can.
Do you have any idea what caused the explosion?
No, I'm just a recruit. Belief and faith doesn't get you closer to the important meetings. Though that distance did save my life.
I will talk to you later.
Walk in the Maker's grace.
Tá bom, tá bom, tá bom. Caraca, o olho tá zoado. Ih, achei que você não pode falar não. Alternativa. Tá, vamos ver o mapinha. É, na verdade tem que pegar. Então. Isso aqui não vai. Vai me empolgando. Joguei Chimpec que eu consegui fazer. Não dá. Por onde que eu vou nessa bodega? Tô do outro lado só? Onde tá? Tá pedindo. Tem um jeito de subir pra ver. Ruto. Que eu chamo de escorrega não. Mas aí é o que eu... Tô voltando. Aqui nele. Não é nada aqui. Tá, vou voltar.
Might be something here. Better take a closer look.
Dentro da casinha. Anotações do cara lá. Meu Deus, quanta região. Muita coisa, bicho. uma. Mais uma. O que é isso aqui? Ah, pra ir para outros lugares. Nossa, tô botando o queiro.
See reason.
Still got demons crawling out of the rift. You just... Can I help you with something?
Sim.
If I have material for a special order, do I bring it to you?
Just take it over there.
Dois. Agora levar as anotações pro carinha. Vamos. Peraí que eu já falo contigo já. Só aprimorar minha poção. Vou aprimorar isso aqui também? Não. Só de uma vez eu vou ficar real.
Perhaps another time. You're back. And in one piece.
You said you thought Master Tajan was working on something special. If it helps, I found his notes.
The old codger was on the edge of a breakthrough here, but he couldn't see it. You want some of these mixed up? You just give the word.
Farewell.
Poção de lírio? Eu tenho isso? Melhor não, né?
Perhaps another time.
Enquanto. Agora vamos de volta para a história. Eita, o delay de render.
Does it trouble you?
It stops spreading and it doesn't hurt.
We take our victories where we can. What's important is that your mark is now stable, as is the breach. You've given us time, And Solas believes a second attempt might succeed, provided the Mark has more power. The same level of power used to open the breach in the first place. That is not easy to come by.
What harm could there be in powering up something we barely understand?
Hold on to that sense of humor. You've met Commander Cullen, leader of the Inquisition's forces.
It was only for a moment on the field. I'm pleased you survived.
This is Lady Josephine Montelier, our ambassador and chief diplomat.
I've heard much. It's a pleasure to meet you at last.
And of course, you know Sister Liliana.
My position here involves a degree of...
She is our spy master.
Yes, tactfully put, Cassandra.
Pleased to meet you all.
I mentioned that your Mark needs more power to close the breach for good.
Which means we must approach the rebel mages for help.
And I still disagree. The Templars could serve just as well.
We need power, Commander. Enough magic poured into that Mark.
Might destroy us all. Templars could suppress the breach, weaken it, so...
Pure speculation.
I was a Templar. I know what they're capable of.
Unfortunately, neither group will even speak to us yet. The Chantry has denounced the Inquisition, and you specifically.
Can't you simply ignore them?
If only that were possible. Some are calling you the Herald of Andraste, and that frightens the Chantry. The remaining clerics have declared it blasphemy, and we, heretics, for harboring you.
Chancellor Roderick's doing, no doubt.
It limits our options. Approaching the mages or Templars for help is currently out of the question.
Just how am I the Herald of Andraste?
People saw what you did at the temple, how you stopped the breach from growing. They have also heard about the woman seen in the rift when we first found you. They believe that was Andraste.
Even if we tried to stop that view from spreading...
Which we have not.
The point is, everyone is talking about you.
It's quite the title, isn't it? How do you feel about that?
I'm not sure how I should feel.
The Chantry has decided that for you, it seems.
People are desperate for a sign of hope. For some, you're that sign. And to others, a symbol of everything that's gone wrong.
So if I wasn't with the Inquisition...
Well, let's be honest, they would have censored us no matter what.
And you not being here isn't an option.
There is something you can do. A Chantry cleric by the name of Mother Giselle has asked to speak to you. She is not far, and knows those involved far better than I. Her assistance could be invaluable.
I'll see what she has to say.
You will find Mother Giselle tending to the wounded in the hinterlands near Redcliffe.
Look for other opportunities to expand the Inquisition's influence while you're there.
We need agents to extend our reach beyond this valley, and you're better suited than anyone to recruit them.
In the meantime, let's think of other options. I won't leave this all to the Herald.
Vamos lá. A mesa de guerra permite que você aplique poderes em criação computador Lice e Ferreld. A Madre Gisele está nas terras distantes que pode se encontrar no lado de Ferreld. Calma aí. Estado por Lice, salvado pela guerra civil, arrasado pela quinta podridão, a diversidade só comum.
Have you had any trouble with them?
Not at all. I will inform you if that changes.
Pra ferir o dente. Tá. Nós evitamos os confrontos mais exatamente tão ruins quanto temíamos. Os apóstolos estão loucos, atacam qualquer coisa que se move. Parece que os templários que não estão seguindo ordens, ninguém nos localizando na nave de Vec que você não protegeu. Mas ela se recusa a deixar os refugiados até que possamos garantir a segurança sem tropas para afastar os apóstolos do templo do Leão. Isso vai ser difícil de conseguir. O comandante Cullen disse para perguntar para o presidente a falar isso aposentado da Rocha Vermelha Veterinária. Nós tentamos contatá-lo para conseguir cavalos menores para a Inquisão, mas não conseguimos passar por zona de confronto. Do chefe Harding. Viajar, com certeza. Só tem esses três, né? Esquema, então.
World of Andraste. I've heard the stories. Everyone has. We know what you did at the breach. It's an honor to meet you, my lord. Inquisition Scout Harding, at your service. Well, all of us here, will do whatever we can to help.
Harding, huh? Ever been to Kirkwall's Hightown?
I can't say I have. Why?
You'd be Harding and... No, never mind.
Ugh.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
We should get to business. The situation's pretty dire. We came to secure horses from Redcliffe's old horsemaster. I grew up here, and people always said that Dennett's herds were the strongest and the fastest this side of the Frostbacks. But with the Mage Templar fighting getting worse, we couldn't get to Dennett. Maker only knows if he's even still alive. Mother Giselle's at the crossroads helping refugees and the wounded. Our latest reports say that the war's spread there too. Corporal Vale and our men are doing what they can to help protect the people, but they won't be able to hold out very long. You best get going. No time to lose.
Tá. Vamos ver. Tem um plano. Vou mandar os companheiros, mas eu vou ter alguém deles. Descansar. Oficial de requisições.
This might interest you, sir.
Até fala, pô.
What is it?
This may be worthwhile.
Fechadora Feudana. Meu Deus, calma, tem muita coisa. Eu faço primeiro. Tá, esse aqui não dá ainda. Tem outra vez. Jogo muito bonito, velho. Pode o jogo de 14, isso é tão lindo ainda, velho. Inclusive, deixa eu equipar meus carinhos aqui. Tô com coisas novas. Tá, Cassandra primeiro. Se eu usar a espada, essa aqui mesmo, né? Se eu usa coisas desse tipo, mas acho que melhor não. Só com escudinho mesmo. Eu consegui um escudo melhor. Pega. Armadura pesada. Peraí aqui. Defesa corpo a corpo. Essa aqui, peraí. Tá. Armadurinha. Marromeno. Jeito de cura. Me faz mesmo? Cura. Eu acho que nela mesmo. Agora o Solas. Cajadinho básico. Você vai pegar o que tem mais dano, né? Isso aqui mesmo, filho. Ó, cajado. Cavalo. Tá. Acessório nada, tá bom. Agora você, meu camaradinha. Você vai continuar usando sua arminha. E ela é muito boa. Mas você vai trocar de coisa. Conta de batedor. Defletora. Tá bom, né? Não, não. Então bora, filho. Esqueci do papel também. Britis, eu sei que você fugiu com os outros magos. Eu sei que virá aqui. Papai lhe disse que se você sumisse, ele mesmo acabaria com você. Se você está aqui, sabe que ele está morto. Se você está aqui, sabe que ele está morto. Mas eu não. Estarei matando apostas esperando por você na casa do velho ao norte. Tem a espada do papai e meus verdadeiros irmãos templários. Venha se for.
That may be worth investigating.
Claro, filho. Mas você tem que upar, né? Cassandra, você vai ser na escudo mesmo, cara. Cassandra vai ser a tanque. Bom. Tá, eu acho que seria esse aqui, que tem bônus de armadura. Ah, tá, entendi. Fica assim. Solas Solas, você é mais suportão. Com certeza. Isso é bom. Barreira protetora entre ação ao seu redor automaticamente quando seus ferimentos forem desmanobrados. A barreira que saúde você. Tá. Até eu não sei. Esse tá bom. Tá. Agora o Varric. Vamos lá, Varric. Esse é bom. Tá boa a minha estratégia. De comboto.
Mother Giselle cannot be far.
Umas coisas interessantes por aqui. tem uma fissura. A gente lutar lá só dos ossos. Tem uma coisa ali em cima. Vamos lá, rapaziada, se prepare para o combate.
What's with the skull?
The skull illuminates certain objects in the distance. I am not familiar with such magic.
Of course, it had to be a skull that lights up creepy shit.
Não é nada, não? Tem, mas onde? Aqui. Bom. Vou atrás disso aqui. Caralho. Meu Deus do céu, vocês são burros, cara. Vem pra trás, você. Pra cá. Você. Pode continuar atacando esse cara. tem minha poção, né? Acabou. Mas por que só eu tenho? Tá bom então. E aí, peguei.
That tower is impressive, even as a ruin. I wonder what dreams it might hold.
Fragmento.
Interesting. I cannot say what it is, but there must be a reason the skull illuminated the object.
O Truz do Cavaleiro. Ei, caralho. Tá me vendo? Oi? Creio que não, né? Ai, cara. Nossa. E alguém reviver, desgraça. Você mesmo pode ser, velho.
I'm injured.
Isso, ó. Vai sozinho. Esse cara é forte, né? Sai. Não vai ter jeito aqui não. O cara é forte demais. Bom, eu não morri, tô suave. Vou mandar daqui.
Your abilities are remarkable, Seeker. It is fascinating to see how you and the Templars negate magic.
Meu mapa. Tem que ir pra cá mesmo, tem que ir. Mas só se for os outros, né? Tá. O que é mais perto aqui? Fragmento. Eu queria pensar acampamento aqui, vamos lá. Daqui de boa.
Have you never encountered Templars before?
Only.
Não.
The distance?
Vai dar merda.
I am. Apostate after all.
And they never caught up with you even once.
I am a very careful apostate.
Baúzinho.
Inquisition forces. They're trying to protect the refugees.
Looks like they could use a hand.
Hold. We are not apostates.
I do not think they care, Seeker.
Little bastard.
Dead.
Cadê eles?
We are not Templars. We mean you no harm.
Doesn't look like they're listening.
Ai. Cadê o rola?
Be ready. More coming our way.
We are victorious once more.
There are mages here who can heal your wounds. Lie still.
Don't touch me, Mother. Their magic is...
Turn to noble purpose. Their magic is surely no more evil than your blade.
But...
Hush, dear boy. Allow them to ease your suffering.
Mother Giselle?
I am. And you must be the one they are calling the Herald of Andraste.
Not through any choice of mine.
We seldom have much say in our fate, I'm sad to say.
So you agree with them?
I don't presume to know the Maker's intentions, for any of us. But I did not ask you to come simply to debate with me.
And why am I here?
I know of the Chantry's denouncement, and I am familiar with those behind it. I won't lie to you. Some of them are grandstanding, hoping to increase their chances of becoming the new divine. Some are simply terrified. So many good people, senselessly taken from us.
What happened was horrible.
Fear makes us desperate, but hopefully not beyond reason. Go to them. Convince the remaining clerics you are no demon to be feared. They have heard only frightful tales of you. Give them something else to believe.
They want to execute me, and you think I should just walk up to them?
You are no longer alone. They cannot imprison or attack you.
They could try.
Let me put it this way. You needn't convince them all. You just need some of them to doubt. Their power is their unified voice. Take that from them and you receive the time you need.
It's good of you to do this.
I honestly don't know if you've been touched by fate, or sent to help us, but I hope. Hope is what we need now. The people will listen to your rallying call, as they will listen to no other. You could build the Inquisition into a force that will deliver us, or destroy us. I will go to Haven, and provide Sister Leliana the names of those in the Chantry who will be amenable to a gathering. It is not much, but I will do whatever I can.
Tá bom. Se é assim, sim.
Corporal Vale is coordinating the Inquisition's efforts in the area. We should speak with him.
rápida.
Can you help my wife? Please, I beg you.
What's wrong with your wife?
She gets sick when the weather's foul. Can't catch her breath like cobwebs in her lungs. Our son Hindle makes a potion that lets her breathe. He's the only one who can make it, but he's joined that cult in the hills. Please, get to him and tell him what's wrong. Without that potion, she'll die.
Well, let me know if you find it.
Puta merda, longe pra cacete. Esse aqui que tá mais perto.
Just rumors.
I'm pleased to hear it.
That's the last of the bread.
Going to be a long, hungry night. These people need food.
There are rams out in the hills. Good eating, cooks easy, and no lords around to kill you for poaching. Too dangerous to go hunting now. More likely to find mages than luck.
Good luck.
Luck won't put fat on your ribs.
Não, rapaz, calma, cara. Tem todas as missões aqui, né?
Watch yourself. Bandits up ahead. Or something anyway. They're blocking the road.
You don't think they're bandits?
Bandits wait until people are vulnerable, then hit them fast so nobody escapes. These bastards show themselves too early. They care more about driving people away than taking loot. They're either stupid, or they're more than just bandits. And they're too well armed for stupid.
What can you tell me about the attackers on the road?
Several groups, some of them with bows. They've got better armor than most around here. It's too many for us. If If you head out there, careful you don't get flanked. They don't take prisoners.
Thanks for the warning.
Vamos ver então, cadê esses bandidos?
Bandits ahead!
Look at the bodies.
Ih, caralho. Cadê o... Vai ajudar ele.
I doubt that's the last of them.
Bora pesadelo. Que agora não tá tão difícil assim, velho. Vamos exagerar. É melhor que aquela que eu tinha, né? Botar um pouquinho de negócio. Negócio do ladrão. Aqui essa faquinha. É só uma faca comum. Só que tem mais.
According to my research, the ancient elves may have set up wards near here. If we can find the artifacts they used, it may help strengthen this area against tears. The mages and the Templars chose a poor location for working out their differences.
Achei fácil.
What manner of fire is that?
I have heard of this but never seen it before. It is called Veil Fire. It is a form of sympathetic magic, a memory of flame that burns in this world where the veil is thin.
Oi! Oi, pai? Pode abrir. ver rapidão. Voltei. O bagulho é doido. Ai, não quero morrer, não quero morrer. Vai parar. Carrega habilidade. Eu não quero morrer, pelo amor de Deus. Vai. Invisível. Tá. Tem que reviver primeiro. Não tem que usar poção, esqueci. Não tô mais furtivo, que gosta. Sai. Tá, pelo menos não vai ter aqui. Não quero morrer, cara. Tô furtivo, tô? Viveu solas. Mentes. Cassandra. Todo mundo, né? Já foi, já. Dá pra ter ido sozinho, sabe? Eu não vi ninguém, não. Só pegar a poção.
There's an elven artifact nearby. Yes, the wards are helping to strengthen the veil. This area should be safer for travelers now. Something is odd about those runes, but I cannot determine what.
Como é que interagir aqui? Ah, tá. Entendi. Já sei o que fazer. Here. Tem que ir com ele pegar a chama do véu e levar pra lá, provavelmente.
Nicely done. The veil fire may prove useful.
Obrigado. Aqui acho que não. Aqui não, negocinho.
The runes are interacting somehow with the flame from the torch.
Tá. Só isso? Era isso então. É o fogo do véu. Ah, a musiquinha é boa. Ah, deixa eu só equipar eles rapidinho. Consegui adagas novas? Consegui. Punhal do exército, nave equilibrada. Nada demais não. Escudo reforçado mesmo. Não tem nada que eu vou usar, então deixa quieto. Solas. Cajado, deixa o mesmo. Você deixa o mesmo. Agora vamos ver a armadura. Armadura leve. Ou média. Não, essa aqui já tá boa pra caramba. Esse aqui eu uso aquela, né? Esse daqui é essa aqui. Astúcia. Constituição. Astúcia é melhor, mas. Ah, tá. Ah, então dá pra mudar a armadura do Solas. Armadura do aprendiz. Ih, boa. Agora sim, né? Agora aí, o que eu faço aqui, parceiro? É melhor investir no refúgio mesmo. Vai tá todo mundo só o pó. Tem que jogar com tática então. Tá. Fora dali. Agora eu viro uma coisa. Vou no meu carro. Você pra cá. Você vai fazer isto. E eu vou ficar. Caralho, caralho.
Cassandra!
Nossa senhora, bicho. Caraca, não vai ter como ir lá não. Vou outro aqui. Rapaziada. Você é louco? Eu tenho que ir, mano. Não tem jeito não. Tem que mandar essa poção pra eles. Deixa eu pensar o que eu faço. Tá. Os arqueiros que tava dando trabalho então. Eu vou em cima do arqueiro. O personagem vai em cima do arqueiro. O carinha aqui vai procurar ficar mais longe. E você ficar meio que do lado dele. E você vai atrás desse cara aqui também. É isso. É isso. Caralho, meu vida. Um já foi, beleza. Eles estão voltando a ser.
We are retreating. We must pursue.
Desculpa, arqueiro. Não vai dar certo não. Vou jogar um cada vez. Ua. Volta. É forte o suficiente pra ganhar isso. É, esse modo pesadelo é ocupado mesmo. Subestimado. Vamos usar de táticas. Deixa eu ver que foi. Sei lá. Tá. Deixar vocês dois aqui. Você. Mais pra frente. Mas aqui também. E você. Pra cá. E eu vou te. Achei fácil. Machadinho de Ivan batalhou. Esse anel é bom pro Verk. Poeira de nocaute? Qual que é o nome? É a minha? Qual que é a minha habilidade? Atividade fácil de ignorar. Poeira de nocaute. Ah, tá. Eu não tenho essa não. Adaga. Ah, esqueci de equipar as adagas novas. Ou já olhei já. Tô viajante. Tá bom. Não tem muito o que fazer aqui não.
So, set up camp or keep moving?
Lógico que a gente vai montar o acampamento. E descansar. Está. Só o pó. Vamos ver. Já descansamos, então vamos em frente. O próximo objetivo, que é esse aqui. Ixi, tem um dragão, tá vendo? Um dragão. Nossa senhora. Será que tem? Vixe Maria, que passadora.
Up she goes.
Vou embora. Meu Deus. Meu Deus. Que velho. Tô minha cadeira aqui, espera para. Rapaz, não deixa a cadeira alta assim pra poder enxergar. Acho que agora. Tá bom. Gelado. Ah, parceiro. Não tem como vir pra cá não. Vou fugir por enquanto. Depois a gente volta aí. Não vamos descansar de novo. Não, vai. Abastecer, pronto. Tu toma. Deve ter tomado antes. Não tem problema não. Não tem poção de regeneração também? Tem, todo mundo tem. E eu vou deixar só com esses dois, pronto. E não gasta tanta raiz élfica. Embrião. Ordens. Tá. Isso, é meu desafio melhorado. Ah, tá. Chapéu dos aventureiros. E a malha de correntes. Nossa, já tinha uma armadura muito melhor ali. A espada escuro deixa mesmo. Temos um revolucionário.
Bandits ahead!
Onde? Ai, caralho. Estrada do Arrocha. Parça, por que você insiste em tentar bater no cara desse jeito?
It must have been some time since the renegade Templars faced a mage of any talent.
Que é dos carneiros? Nossa, fragmento. Vamos nessa textura aqui, tá mais perto. Aí dá pra ajudar aqui. O cara do meu lado. Ah, ela ficou atingida, né? Por quê?
viu? Fala ali. Recua. Era mesmo. Ah não, parceiro. Acredito. Dá uma recuada aqui. Não quero morrer, eu não quero morrer. Caralho, viado. O bagulho é pesadelo mesmo, hein? Subestimei um pouco, mas o bagulho é tenso. Não, não dá. Não dá. Aqui não tem como. Não agora, pelo menos. Vai essa missãozinha aqui que eu acho que vai ser mais de boa.
We must have done enough to draw the attention of the clerics by now. Shouldn't we meet with them?
Por aqui que vem, né? Vamos embora. Ah, esse caminho. Tem que matar ele depois pra poder alimentar a pessoa. Triste.
A Templar, I believe.
Aquele lockpicking básico. Uma bebida forte que tem mais fama do que é servida. Grosseira e mediana, você adora ou você odeia. Pra cá será sua se você não conseguir superar ou aguentar o desafio de destilador que não devia ter seguido em frente. Olha. Equipamentos. Esse arco aqui eu nunca vou usar, então... Esse aqui é bom. Bom não, né? Mais ou menos. Melhor do que nada. Vamos ver aqui, vamos sair. Caraca, bicho. Não vai dar certo. Não, recua, recua. Ai, caralho. Agora eu morri. Agora eu morri. Nossa senhora. O bagulho me salvou. A habilidade. Nossa senhora, cara. E eu na furtividade. Achei fácil. Tá bom. Onde que eu vou agora? Que isso? Isso eu não consigo. Mesmo que já tem, né? Vamos seguindo aqui então.
Do you think you could stay with the miller and his wife if I had to leave?
What nonsense are you going on about? Where do you think you're going?
Cheguei. Eu queria que nós sonhássemos porque sabia que sonharíamos com a verdade, com o poder, com a fraqueza do mundo que permitirá que nós o quebremos e mudemos novamente. Nós somos os escolhidos, nós temos o poder de realizar mudanças neste mundo e outra determinação para ir até o fim. Nós conquistamos os círculos, nós conquistaremos os templários. Vamos para a floresta das bruxas. Ninguém que tenha o poder do material em suas mãos será rejeitado. Eu acho melhor a gente voltar por enquanto, que tá complicada a situação.
Hopefully the Inquisition can find some way to help these people.
You're with the Inquisition. Corporal Vale, thanks for your help. The Mages and Templars don't seem to care who gets caught in their war. The refugees here are in dire need of help. If the war doesn't kill them, cold or starvation will.
What other problems do these refugees face?
We've got some injuries that go beyond stitches and elf fruit. I know healers are in short supply. But if you can find someone in Redcliffe to help us, it would save a lot of lives.
Is there anything we can do to help people deal with the cold?
I asked the Inquisition to send blankets. You'd think I was asking for a wagon of raw lyrium. A recruit named Whittle is trying to make what we can bring in last. If you have any ideas, talk to him across the road.
You were concerned about refugees starving?
Yes. Many of them brought food, but they expected to be home by now, or safe in a city. There's a hunter up the hill who has some ideas.
What can you tell me about the Templars?
All the Templars were called to Val Royeaux not long ago. These bastards ignored the order. Now they're killing rebel mages, along with any refugees they think are mage sympathizers. Every Templar I've ever known has wanted to protect the common folk. These men defile their order's good name.
What can you tell me about the rebel mages?
The real rebels are up north in Redcliffe, dug in and taking care of their own. The ones out here are just apostates. Locked up in the circles all these years, and now they've gone mad with power. The rebels in Redcliffe have washed their hands of them. I wish we could do the same.
What can you tell me about the man who's supposed to be getting horses for the Inquisition?
Horsemaster Dennett. He lives on a farm to the west. Tough old fella. We haven't heard from him. Best we can tell, he's holed up until the Mages and Templars are done killing each other.
Farewell.
And you as well.
Como é que eu faço pra voltar pra sala de guerra?
How much did you need? I'll ask around again tomorrow.
Thank you.
Aqui? Não.
It's good to have commerce restored. I've many goods here if you wish to trade.
Tem alguma coisa interessante? Tem nada não. Já dá pra comprar esses bagulho aqui pro Varric. Comprar. Como é que eu volto pra casa? Ah, tá, lembrei. Varric.
Need something?
Can I ask you something, Varric?
You want to talk about me? I'm flattered. Also inclined toward extravagant lies.
Are you from Ferelden? Or Ley?
Free marches, born and raised in Kirkwall. And despite whatever you've heard, no, Kirkwall's not that bad.
I'm not clear on your line of work. You're a merchant.
I'm a businessman. My family has a seat in the Dwarven Merchants Guild. Merchants buy and sell goods. Businessmen buy and sell stores. In my spare time, I manage a spy network, and occasionally, I write books.
If you've run a spy network, why is Leliana our spy master?
To be honest with you, she's just a better spy master. The truly great ones can keep their distance. They don't get attached to their people. Me, I always wind up babysitting my informants and worrying about their families. We're in better hands with her.
You're an author. What kind of books have you written?
I've tried my hands at a few genres. My crime serials are my most popular. Hard in Hightown, guards breaking the rules to get things done. The Tale of the Champion is the most famous thing I've written, or infamous maybe. I started a romance serial once, Swords and Shields, but to be honest, I don't have a knack for romances. Most of my stories end in tragedy. Probably that says something unfortunate about me personally.
What sort of shops do you own?
Actually, we don't own shops. That was just an example. Mostly we invest in money lenders. Auction houses, a few mercenary companies, a couple of smithies. I think we own half a beet plantation in Ravane somewhere. Most of that's my brother's doing. Bartrand had business sense. Not much tact, but loads of business sense.
How do you and Cassandra know each other?
You heard about the Kirkwall Chantry being destroyed? The guy responsible used to be a friend of mine. The Seeker had questions about that, and I had answers.
Where did you get that crossbow? I've never seen one like it.
Bianca? She's one of a kind. I got her off a guy in Darktown. Took me a week to pry his dead fingers off the stock.
Who's she named for?
I can't tell you.
And the reason for that is?
Complicated. It's the one story I'll never tell. We just have to leave it at that.
Thanks, Ferry.
No problem.
Varric.
We can get that for you right away, sir.
Ah, Leliana.
Blessed are the peacekeepers, the champions of the just. Blessed are the righteous, the lights in the shadow. In their blood, the Maker's will is written. Is that what you want from us? Blood? To die so that your will is done? Is death your only blessing? You speak for Andraste, no? What does the Maker's prophet have to say about all of this? What's his game?
How is this a game?
Do you see the sky? What about the temple ruins? The bones lying in the dust? Even if you didn't support the Divine's peace, you wouldn't call this right. Who could? So many innocent lives. The faithful murdered where the holiest of holies once stood. If the Maker willed this, what is it if not a game or a cruel joke?
I speak for no one but myself, and I have no answers for you.
Then we can only guess at what he wants. The Chantry teaches that the Maker abandoned us. He demands repentance for our sins. He demands it all. Our lives, our deaths. Justinia gave him everything she had, and he let her die.
I'm sorry. Her death has clearly hit you hard.
Not just me. all of us. She was the divine. She led the faithful. She was the heart. If the Maker doesn't intervene to save the best of his servants, what good is he? I used to believe I was chosen, just as some say you are. I thought I was fulfilling his purpose for me, working with the divine, helping people. But now she's dead. It was all for nothing. Serving the Maker meant nothing.
Maybe you have another purpose. I could help you find it.
No, this is my burden. I regret that I even let you see me like this. It was a moment of weakness. It won't happen again. Come. To work, then. We will speak later.
Your kind killed the most holy.
Lies. Your kind let her die.
Shut your mouth, mate!
Enough!
Knight Captain.
That is not my title. We are not Templars any longer. We are all part of the Inquisition.
And what does that mean, exactly?
Back already, Chancellor. Haven't you done enough?
I'm curious, Commander, as to how your Inquisition and its herald will restore order as you've promised.
Of course you are. Back to your duties, all of you.
Rapaz.
So it's true. Papa has done
Mages and Templars were already at war. Now they're blaming each other for the Divine's death.
Which is why we require a proper authority to guide them back to order.
Who? You? Random clerics who weren't important enough to be at the Conclave?
The Rebel Inquisition and its so-called Herald of Andraste? I think not.
I don't believe I'm Andraste's herald any more than you do, Chancellor.
That laudable humility won't stop the Inquisition from using the misconception when it suits them.
The Inquisition claims only that we must close the breach or perish.
You say that now, Commander. We shall see if the sentiment remains true.
Remind me, why are you allowing the Chancellor to stay?
Clearly, your Templar knows where to draw the line.
He's toothless. There's no point turning him into a martyr simply because he runs at the mouth. The Chancellor's a good indicator of what to expect in Val Royeaux, however.
The Mages and Templars are fighting, even though we don't know what really happened at the Temple of Sacred Ashes.
Exactly why all this should be left to a new divine. If you are innocent, the Chantry will establish it as so.
Or we'll be happy to use someone as a scapegoat.
You think nobody cares about the truth? We all grieve Justinia's loss.
But you won't grieve if the Herald of Andraste is conveniently swept under a carpet.
How widespread is the violence between Mages and Templars?
Impossible to say.
Your organization flouting the Chantry's authority will not help matters.
With the Conclave destroyed, I imagine the war between Mages and Templars is renewed with interest.
I'll make sure they see reason in Val Royeaux.
I pray you're right.
Closing the breach is our primary goal. But I hope we might also discover what was used to create it. Any artifact of such power is dangerous. The destruction of the Conclave proves that much.
You don't think whatever created the explosion was destroyed in the blast?
You survived, did you not? The artifact that created the breach is unlike anything seen in this age. I will not believe it destroyed until I see the shattered fragments with my own eyes.
We would do well to try to recover whatever created the breach.
Liliana's people have scoured the area near the blast and found nothing. Whatever the artifact was, it is no longer there. In any case, did you need me for anything?
What do you know about the Fade?
A great deal, from my wanderings. There are few hard facts, but I can share what I have learned.
I'd like to know more about the breach.
Simply put, it is a tear in the veil between this world and the Fade, allowing spirits to enter the world physically. Small tears occur naturally when magic weakens the veil, or when spirits cluster at an area that has seen many deaths. But your mark allows you to exert some control over the breach. That means it was created deliberately.
I'd like to know more about the veil.
Circle mages call it a barrier between this world and the Fade, but according to my studies in ancient elven lore, that is a vast oversimplification. Without it, imagine if spirits entered freely. The Fade was not a place one went, but a state of nature like the wind.
I don't know if I can imagine that.
Try. Imagine if spirits were not a rarity, but a part of our natural world. Like a fast-flowing river. Yes, it can drown careless children, but it can also carry a merchant's goods or grind a miller's flour. That is what the world could be if the veil were not present. For better or worse.
I'd like to know more about demons.
The Chantry says that demons hate the natural world and seek to bring their chaos and destruction to the living. But such simplistic labels misconstrue their motivations, and in so doing, do all a great disservice. Spirits wish to join the living, and a demon is that wish gone wrong.
Is there a way to coexist? To live with them? If not in peace, at least without such active confrontation?
Not in the world we know today. The veil creates a barrier that makes true understanding most unlikely. But the question is a good one, and it matters that you thought to ask.
We'll talk later.